This is the thing. Then it actually comes to fruition. I also went through the what happened, did I eat something, did I spend something else, did I do this, I shouldn't have eaten that, oh, that banana that I took, something, all of those things. But the biggest one for me was my battle with God.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, my guy, like, I know you believe that I can do great things. This one, yeah, type of thing. And so just that space of why, like, what must happen now? Like, why do you believe that I actually can do this, that we actually can do this? No, but why did you give me this child? I'm not saying I do not love my child, but I'm just like, and then that thing of then, if I say this is what it is, then did I profess it into it? Did I profess it into it? Did it? So having and battling through but then there's also just name it, because then when you name something, so that battle of I can't name this because then I'm going to bring this into fruition. But if I don't name it, but it's a black shoe. Just name the black shoe and stop using red polish.
It's easier for us to all look for a black shoe if we know what we're looking for, right?
Yeah. So one of the biggest things for me in the beginning was just the battle of faith, of my faith, and just like, okay, what does this look like? What does it mean? Why, my guy? Why did we do this? How am I going to do this? Yes, I know you say you do not give us more than we can bear, my guy. This is a lot. This is a lot to bear right now. And it's just because it's sitting in that space of I have no idea what this is. I have, like you say, in the family, it's either crazy or normal. So what? And I did not sign up to be breaking generational curses here. And now clearly you believe I'm one of your strongest soldiers. I actually don't know if I can do this. So that was also one of just the most greatest battles in it. But in that, where we find ourselves now, it has been the greatest testimony of God's perfect plan and faith. If there's anything in my life that I can point to and say, I can see God's hand beginning to end, it's with this journey. Clearly, down to the school, down to everything. I could have never have put this together myself in any shape and form. So that's also was one of the things where that aspect of just surrender. Yeah. Where you're just like, I'm here now. Let's now walk this journey and actually just see what comes along.
Yeah. At which point, so before I get to the at which point question, so you guys are both describing your internal processes, right? But now you're both married. So now there's this whole other person who is, we love men guys, but you know, the emotions and the tapping in, and you're both describing sons. And I know for fathers, you know, the son is huge. And the first son. In fact, they're both the first son. You know, how was navigating that with your partner, and then also with the fact that it's a son?
For me, like I've seen it dismantling him. My husband is not a very touchy-feely, talk about emotion type of person. Like, I would ask him, so, okay, tell me, like, how does this make you feel? And then his answer would be, well, it is what it is. And I know that means nothing. There is a lot of things that is happening there that he also just avoids the words and the whatnot, and you know, I don't know if myself I've ever had him also saying that this child is neurodiverse, like out loud, telling me straight, like it's like that thing. I don't want to say it out loud because I feel like I'm prophesying it and I'm accepting it and I'm saying this is what it is. What if it's something else and God is just putting a minor setback and the negative, we're all fine, forget about all these things. So there is all that, and I think he also grew up in a family that doesn't have difficult conversations. They are kind of the type of people where you hate them, they pull back. They will ignore you, pretend like you don't exist, or this never happened, or the difficult conversations are not their strong point. Although you can realize that they love and care for each other very much, and they are pet family values, you know, everything. But once someone starts doing something out of the expectation, and then I'll ask my husband, why don't you just talk to your brother? Like, what he's doing there is nonsense. Why don't you just approach him? He's like, yeah, no, you know, like, it's not gonna happen because they don't know how to confront each other. More so to share their pains with each other and whatnot. So I often worry, like, okay, who do you talk to about these things? Who do you talk to? Over and above myself, like, yes, we can have a conversation with our child, and then for you, does it just end in this house? Is that enough, you know, for you to go on and also walk this journey? I mean, I'm the one who would tell him to say, oh, you know, mom's child is also, you know, at work I just found out, you know, and it's because I speak about these things that it comes to life.
Your world gets bigger the more you speak.
Oh, you too. And then, but he has never brought to say, oh, mom, by the way. And it's because he is not having those conversations. I don't think he's opening up to anyone else other than myself or his mom and my mom. And, you know, I don't even think he talks to his siblings about it. Yes, they are aware of it because it's happening. But just to have that conversation, to say, oh, okay, so how is he doing? What are you guys doing? What are you? I really don't think so, because even for me to try to get him to understand all this, it took some time of, no, you are comparing him with other kids, you know, what are you measuring him about with, you know, what's your reference point and what not. So, you know, eventually when the years are